This is Maggie. I wanted to talk about the planetary cycles today. Um, Beginning with the moon, it's 27 days, a month. Um, the sun, of course, is a year. Jupiter is a year. Um, a Jupiter return is a year. That's your good luck year. Venus, it takes, this cycle is a year, but it stays in the sign usually about 3 weeks. Um, Mars, 22 months to complete the whole cycle. But it you know, goes around the wheel in about 6 weeks, 6 weeks per sign, roughly. Jupiter, 12 years, it stays in the sign for 1 year. Your good luck year. Your Saturn return, it's 29 and a half years it takes to complete the whole zodiac. So it happens when you're like 28 to 29. That's your adulting years. Um, yeah, and then it happens again in 29 and a half years. So depending on how long you live, you could potentially have two or three of them. Well, definitely two or three. Um, Uranus is 84 years. So yeah, 84 years to complete a whole cycle. So in each sign, it's 7 years. So we just went through the Aries cycle, and now it's in the Taurus cycle for about 7 years. Um, Neptune takes 165 years to complete the whole zodiac. That's what I've sort of been looking at all day. Neptune has been in Pisces since 2012, so it has a long ways to go. A long ways to go. Um, and Pluto, approximately 248 years to complete a cycle. So Pluto has been in Capricorn. Let's see, Pluto will go into Aquarius the 22nd in 2024. So that's when it stations in Aquarius. So I drew up a chart accordingly. And what I wanted to do was I'll have to do it another time because I ended up going over the cycles. Um, yeah, so mostly I was excited about Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. When they go into Aquarius, once we get out of the muck and the mire and the mud, the whole Capricornian thing, which is going on now and has been going on and will continue to go on for quite some time. But when Neptune, oh, my iPad, yeah, so Neptune. I don't know that we'll see Neptune in Aquarius. I'll have to do some research on that, and of course, I will definitely want to revisit Saturn. Um, on this chart, Saturn will already be in Aquarius. It's 5 degrees. Um, it shows it on the ascendant. It's an event chart for Pluto. For Pluto stationing in Aquarius at 0 degrees. January 22nd, 2024. So, yeah, it's going to be some interesting times. Interesting times. Pluto can be the ending of things, the death of the old, on with the new. Um, yeah, it's the ruler of Scorpio, so it's, decomposing, decompressing, just decay. Um, So it's been in process, in the muck and the mire and the mud, in earthy Capricorn, exposing all this Plutonian stuff. And so once it stations in Aquarius, and Saturn will have been in Aquarius, it's at 5 degrees, and Jupiter, where'd Jupiter go? Jupiter will, in this chart by now, Jupiter's long gone. So I'll have to draw up another one when Jupiter is in Aquarius, because that's going to be very, very, very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, so how Pluto will manifest when it's in Aquarius, definitely we have things going on with the electronics, um, just from the nodes, just from the north and south nodes alone. Um, yeah, and so you add Saturn to the mix, you add Pluto to the mix, you know, that would definitely be spying, espionage. It could also be the end of electronic or media as we know it, and inventions of new, different, you know, maybe whole other worlds, 5D, 5D worlds, you know, just unthinkable to us, you know, at this present time in our dimension. But you know, once everything goes into Aquarius, you know, it's going to be exciting. And I just kind of wanted to get past the Capricornian dirt. It is an earth sign, so I'm not calling Capricornians dirt by any means, but there is a lot of dirt being dug up, and that's Pluto and Saturn. So once they go, once they go into Aquarius, and Aquarius has its Jupiter return, it's going to be such good fortune and good luck, and you know, benefit for Aquarians and humanitarian groups and friendships and um, yeah, they're such high thinkers as it is, so it will collectively evolve, hopefully, the whole civilization, you know, and great thinkers, people born with this, people born with this a whole stellium in Aquarius will be just brilliant, um, brilliant children who will lead us into the future. You know, maybe on this planet, maybe interstellar interstellar travel. Who knows? You know, but with they will they will be very futuristic, and they will be the ones to they will be the enlightened ones to help us to get out of this evolutionary mess that we've created geologically, for one thing. Uh, they will be the ones to save the earth, to enlighten the earth, to maybe uh, definitely they will have a whole renaissance of thinking, and Pluto will be the end of our way of doing things, you know. Um, and again, it's going to be there for a long, long time. So people can only speculate how Pluto will manifest in Aquarius, but it will restructure, for one thing, groups, uh, the way people live, you know, maybe colonizing. Already they're starting, like, not communes, but more people-centered communities, you know, not friend-based, but people-based, you know, like homes according to the group, to the group's needs, you know, like living spaces and having access and, you know, just travel, all, yeah, just all kinds of speculations. But I just did want to go over the planetary cycles, how long they take. Neptune, yeah, February 3rd, 2012. That was a hell of a year for everybody. Uh, Some, you know, a lot of people had a death in the family or a major loss or a major transition. Uh, so that's when it began, and it's, you know, it's been retrograding. Um, the North Node in 2024 will be in Gemini, so that's another air sign, you know, so that will be quicken the mental abilities that already Saturn is structuring in Aquarius. And Jupiter will have brought benefit, great benefit. Neptune remains in Pisces, Chiron remains in Aries in 2024. The North Node will be in Aries. Wow, North Node will be in Aries. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have to draw up some more charts because there's several different themes I want to cover, and this is too short to do them all. So yeah. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, you know, Saturn, there's a chart, December 18th, 2020. I believe I already drew one up, because everyone's been talking about the election. So that's when Saturn will go into Aquarius. So that's something to look forward to. December 18th, 2020. That begins the good luck, good fortune cycle. Um, it is the ruler of Capricorn, but it will begin restructuring in friendships, groups, electronics. Yeah, and when Pluto goes in there, that could be some nefarious, underhanded stuff, but I'm trying to stay positive because I can't wait till everything goes into Aquarius. I think it's going to be a really positive time for humanity, for our Earth, uh, to repair all the damage that's been done. Um, yeah, there's just some major squares going on. Um, between Aries and Capricorn. So, we'll see what happens with those. So I'm just going to cut this short. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.